Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your week of July 5th, 2021 tarot reading. About to hit you up with a general vibe card here, and then we're going to do a 4-card spread, past, present, future, and an outcome, clarifiers for all those cards. Hopefully everything's going good for you, Sagittarius, but remember, these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't. Remember, tarot can be like a fart. If you try to force it, it's probably going to be poop. So just make sure you remember that as we go about your reading. So let's see. Wow, that was louder than I thought it was going to be. Let's see what we got for you here, Sagittarius. We got the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Right? So you want to be using that brain of yours wisely this week. So just, be wise with your mind. Don't let it kind of just go into the gutter. Don't let it, go to waste. If you have time to apply your mind this week and use it, in a positive and wise way, do it, right? Don't be, putting that thing to waste. Don't be doing foolish things this week with your mind, right? A wise thing would be to keep it in the positive track. Keep it focused on your goals. Keep it focused on working hard to where you want to be, right? That's what I would do anyway, personally, but we will see what we got with your reading here as we go about. But before we do, you can always leave a comment down below. Let me know where in your chart you got Sagittarius. And you can, of course, always come back and let me know how the week went for you. Hopefully everything went good. So, let's see what we got for you, Sagittarius. All right. So, in your past, Sagittarius, we have got for you the Two of Pentacles. This has been coming up a lot today, actually. The Two of Pentacles is a card of hard work. You're putting in the hard work. So, in the past, you've been working hard, really trying to make things go, making sure things are in the air, nothing's hitting the ground. You're really juggling, putting in that work. So, I like that a lot. It's a good place to be starting from. In your present, we have got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is all about honesty. She wants the truth. She's got her hand out to receive. But she wants the truth from you, and she knows what it is. She just wants to see if you're going to lie to her. Because if you lie to her, that sword she's got in her other hand, that's coming down on you, right? She's going to cut you. So that's a thing with your mind. Maybe that's what you need to use your mind wisely this week. Use your mind to be, telling the truth, being truthful, being honest, right? So I like that. You've worked too hard to lie now, right? Yeah. So leading to, in your future, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the deck, but this one's about the happily ever after, right? You get your partner, kids, white picket fence, the dream home, dream job, dream car, dream dog, all that good stuff, right? That's what the Ten of Cups is all about. So it seems like you've been working hard. As long as you stay honest, you're being honest, you're being truthful with everyone. It seems like you're going to be leading to some real happiness, a lot of happiness in your future. So I like that a lot. For an outcome card, we got the Five of Cups, and it's like you didn't get there the way you thought. Maybe you thought you were going to have to be a little more, things would be a little easier. Maybe you didn't think you were going to have to work so hard. Maybe you thought you're going to have to be a little deceptive to get to your happiness, right? Maybe that's how that was going to go. But guess what? Using your mind wisely, working hard. Maybe not necessarily working harder, but working smarter, right? And maybe, again, working harder and smarter and being honest about it, right? Maybe that's what's going to do that, right? This guy thought these 3 cups would take him across the river to that town, but they didn't. And if he turns around, not all is lost. He's still got those 2 cups there. And guess what? There's a bridge right there, too, that will lead him across to that town. He's still getting where he's going, just not the way he thought. Like I said, maybe you thought you wouldn't have to work so hard, and maybe you thought you wouldn't have to, you'd have to be a little more dishonest on this route. But guess what? Here we are. Here we are. Look at us. Who would have thought? Right? Not me. Not me. Paul Rudd memes aside, we're going to get you your clarifiers here in just a second. We just had the only card that flipped was the Fool there. But maybe that means something to you. If it does, let me know in the comments below. But before we get your clarifiers, you can always leave a like down below. I appreciate that a ton. Helps out the channel a lot. You can also, of course, subscribe and hit that bell icon and personalize it. That way you get notified when I upload videos that you want to see. You can also share the video too with other Sagittariuses out there, whoever you feel like sharing it with. And of course, as always, you can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. Hopefully everything's going good with them too. So let's see what we got for you for your clarifiers here. Sagittarius, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. We got the Ten of Swords, something dead done over with here. Maybe this is your slacker ways being dead done over with. Maybe you've been slacking a lot. Could be that, and that's why you're working so hard. Could also just be, you know, you've been in a kind of in a slow mindset lately. Maybe at your work you have a very slow week recently. I can tell you the past week for me, the past few weeks before last week were very slow, and things have really picked up lately. So I'm kind of in that mode myself. So that could be what's happening here with you. Again, with this, it's kind of being brought to a low point here, but the best thing about that is when you're at your low point or your lowest point, you can only go up from here. So I like that a lot. Like you're working hard to get out of this, right? So I like that. Clarifying the Queen of Swords, we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a very motherly type person, as with all the queens are. But the Queen of Cups is more focused on like your emotions, your feelings, right? So maybe you just need to be honest with your emotions and your feelings, right? And maybe this Queen of Cups is the person to bring it out with you, and you need to be honest with them. Because if you lie to this person, then they want to help you solve your problems, right? This Queen of Cups wants to be motherly. They want to get you to a good place, right? And if you lie to them, you're not being honest, like the Queen of Swords is saying, and they'll know, right? They'll know if you were or not. Then they can't help you with the real problem, right? If you tell them what the real problem is, they can't help you. So you got to trust them here, right? And use, like I say, with the pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Be wise about this. Like this, like, you know, if like, you'll know, like talking to this person, like if telling them a lie, they're gonna know that you're lying, right? So here we go. Lastly, clarifying the Ten of Cups. We got the Tower. Tower is all about a big, massive change. So maybe that's what this is for you. This big, massive change is like you just being happy, like you being in a really awesomely happy place, right? So that could be what that big change is. And this is something that has to happen, right? With the Tower. The Tower is always like this change that will happen, right? So eventually you got to be in this extremely happy place. Why not now, right? Like, why not tell this person all about your feelings and stuff? Maybe that's what this is like, it's maybe this motherly person is just like a friend or somebody like that. Or maybe this is a person that you need to, like, you tell your feelings about them for, right? Like this is someone that you've really admired for a long time, and you want to see if there's something beyond friendship with them, and like just be honest with them, right? Like this is what the Queen of Swords is saying. This is what the Queen of Cups wants you to be honest about your emotions. With the Ten of Cups, who's leading to happiness. With the Tower, it's like, this has got to happen. You got to eventually tell someone how you feel about them to get to the Ten of Cups. Come on now. Like, it doesn't just happen. Someone just walks up to you, he's like, you know what, I'm going to marry you and we're going to be happily ever after. And you're like, yeah, let's do it. You know, that doesn't happen. So anyway, lastly, clarifying the Five of Cups, we got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is all about self-imposed restrictions. Maybe that's what's been happening. Like, you thought through restricting yourself by not being entirely honest with yourself, not being entirely honest with others, you would get to where you wanted to go. But guess what? You take off those restrictions. You take that off, and you don't restrict yourself to being like, no, I can't tell people how I really feel about them. No, I can't be happy because, you know, this, that, or the other. No, I can't put in the hard work. No, you know, I have to be all lazy about this. And that's how you thought you were going to get there. And this is saying, like, you take those restrictions off, you put in the hard work, you get to be honest with people, and guess what? The change will come and you will be happy. You'll still get to that town. You still get there. There's a bridge there. You don't have to go through the river. You don't got to do it the hard way. You can go across that bridge. It's a little bit more roundabout, for sure. That's certain. I'll tell you that. But it is a way that gets there, and it's the easier way, right? It may take a long time, but guess what? It's going to lead to happiness. So that's what I got for you this week. Sagittarius, use that mind of yours wisely. So I hope that helped you out. Remember, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe, hit the bell icon, share the video with others. Check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising video. See what all might be coming for you in the week ahead. And I hope to see you, Sagittarius, in the next video.